Hi, good afternoon all once again. Thank you for joining us and a very warm welcome to the virtual launch of our electronic trading platform, IC TradeLive. Thank you very much indeed for making the time to join us. I'd like to first and foremost welcome Mr. Eko Afeji, who is the Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Ms. Abena Amwa, Deputy Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, our friend from MTN, Mr. Kobe Benchiencho, Acting CFO of MTN, and we also have Jeremiah Opoku, who is the Investor Relations Manager of MTN. You are welcome. From the CSD, we also would like to welcome Mr. Kwame Guam Ponsem. Welcome. There are representatives from the SEC, my fellow brokers, the investing community, and everyone here who made it a point to join. We are most grateful. The entire purpose of this gathering here is simply to say that we want to tell you that you can trade on the GSE from anywhere through IC TradeLive. My colleagues will speak a bit more about this, but this is the simple message that we want to share with you today. Before I introduce the CEO of IC Securities, I would like us to first and foremost thank God for his grace and mercy and seeing us through to this launch day. We humbly ask for God's presence to steer the affairs of this event. We have prayed in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Once again, welcome to this event. I would like to introduce my boss and CEO of IC Securities Ghana Limited, Mr. Kwabena Osei Wabating, who is affectionately known as Kwabs in the market circles. Mr. Kwabena Osei Wabating is the Chief Executive Officer of IC Securities and currently drives the firm's investment banking and markets businesses. Mr. Osei Wabating has spent several years in investment banking, specializing in telecoms, media, and technology, first working for JP Morgan and then for Long Acre Partners, which is now a part of Jefferies and Company. Before joining IC, Mr. Osei Wabating worked as a management consultant at McKinsey and Company. So Osei Wabating is an alum of the University of Oxford and Harvard Business School. He's also an Archbishop Desmond Tutu Fellow. I would now like to invite Mr. Osei Wabating to give his opening remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Randy. As you read those things, I actually thought you were talking about somebody else. But I hope you can hear me. Please, Randy, please confirm that you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Fantastic. Thanks for the kind words. And as Randy said, welcome again, everybody. This is a day that we are very excited about. Leadership of the Ghana Stock Exchange, leadership of the CSD, representatives of MTN and the SEC, our fellow brokers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the broader investment and other community. It's with great pleasure that I introduce our electronic trading platform, which is the first of its kind in Ghana to be authorized by the Ghana Stock Exchange. This platform is the culmination of several years of hard work and collaboration between us, IC Securities, MTN, and the Ghana Stock Exchange, and aims to put the Ghanaian stock market at the fingertips of Ghanaians through their mobile money wallets and online. We are therefore very excited about the impact we expect this product to have in terms of developing the Ghanaian capital markets and in creating wealth for Ghanaians through investing. We have all been impacted in some way by the global pandemic, either through a disruption in our daily routine, and in many cases through bereavement. We at IC have not been immune to this, but we have tried to continue to explore opportunities to enable our clients continue their business while staying safe. This is why we are particularly proud to be launching this product at this time. Our market leadership in securities dealing and technology have given us unique opportunities to forge alliances with our value-adding partners for the benefit of our clients. We would therefore like to thank MTN and the Ghana Stock Exchange for their significant contributions to the development of this product. Being able to trade shares electronically allows IC to deliver on our promise to fulfill our stakeholders' aspirations efficiently, conveniently, and securely. We hope this platform helps us in achieving our shared ultimate goal of a more inclusive and active capital market. We are therefore, we very much look forward to many, many more exciting innovations in the future. Once again, I'd like to thank the IC team, MTN, and the Ghana Stock Exchange. It is you who have made today possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Clavs. Thank you so much for those wonderful words, and thank you for spending some time with us. Again, I'd like to say on behalf of the whole IC team, thank you to everybody who's made time to join us today. My name is Dora, and I am our wealth management lead. So without further ado, I would like to also introduce our next speaker, and that is Mr. Kobna Bensiencho, who's the acting Chief Finance Officer of MTN Ghana. So with over 19 years of work experience in various finance and accounting positions in telecoms, Mr. Bensiencho is currently responsible for providing strategic leadership and oversight of the finance division at MTN Ghana and aligning financial deliverables with business strategy. He holds a Bachelor of Commerce degree from the University of Cape Coast and is a chartered management accountant. So, Mr. Bensiencho, we are very honored to have you on the program to speak with us. We welcome you to give your remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Dora. Thank you very much for the kind words. And I believe Krafts has said quite a lot. I'm just going to add maybe the icing on the cake. The Managing Director and leadership of Ghana Stock Exchange, representative of the Securities and Exchange Commission, management and staff of MTN Ghana, management and staff of IC Securities, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am very honored today to be representing MTN Ghana at this launch, the launch of TradeLive. TradeLive, as some of you may be aware, is a digital platform which enables everyone with any mobile device to participate in Ghana's capital market. Over the last decade, MTN Ghana has worked tirelessly to improve financial inclusion in Ghana. And our flagship financial product, mobile money, has provided the avenues to drive this agenda. Many of you may remember 3 years ago when MTN listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. We charted a new path and set a world record. In fact, a world first when we enabled the use of mobile money to purchase shares in an IPO. Following this outstanding success story, we have been exploring several other means of increasing inclusiveness even further. And one of such endeavors informed our collaboration with IC Securities in the development of the TradeLive platform, which we are formally launching today. As first of its kind in the country to be authorized by the Ghana Stock Exchange, TradeLive is an example of what we can achieve through innovation and active collaboration. We are therefore very eager to witness how it will positively impact the Ghanaian capital market, since it aims at expanding access and improving market efficiency, among other things. As a result of TradeLive and its future potential extensions, we envisage a more active capital market where Ghanaians are able to extend the capabilities of their mobile money wallets to invest and build wealth. Moreover, TradeLive could not have come at a better time as we continue to deal with the COVID pandemic. The uncertainty of the future in relation to how we interact demands that we continue taking the required precautions and abide by the safety and health protocols. Consequently, TradeLive will bring the capital market literally to the fingertips of the average Ghanaian who uses any mobile device. I must add that this is only the beginning as we roll out our Ambition 2025 strategy to transform MTN into a major platform player and operator of choice. There will therefore be future development of the TradeLive platform to include all major payment options, especially bank cards and other mobile money platforms. This achievement will go a long way to help drive the digital agenda of Ghana and expand the electronic money and payments ecosystem, resulting in improved benefits for all stakeholders. At this stage, I would like to congratulate MTN Ghana and IC security teams on this innovative achievement, and also thank the Ghana Stock Exchange for the support they've given thus far, and look forward to our shared and continued success into the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bensi, for your words. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon one more time. My name is Nana Mofori. I am the Head of Technology and Operations for IC Group. So at the risk of sounding a bit cliched, we continue to experience a world where social distancing continues to be a big thing. At the same time, we continue to have conversations around bridging the digital divide, and also the ability to do things remotely is also very important. So given all of these things and given the technologies available from the Ghana Stock Exchange, IC Securities has taken advantage of all of these factors and the technologies available from the stock exchange and decided to bring the Ghanaian investing market much closer to the local investor, or the investor, I should say, as a whole, than it's ever been before. And through this, we've developed a digital platform that allows the investor to go through the full experience. And I'm talking from the onboarding phase to the trading phase, right up to a settlement phase. So they're able to do all of that. So without talking too much and boring you at the same time, I would invite you to watch with me the video demo of the TradeLive platform. Thank you.
You can. Welcome to IC. For our existing customers, welcome to IC. For our existing customers, you can click here to log into your account. And for our new customers, please click here to begin your investment journey with us. So your new customer, welcome again. Your first step to begin investing is to complete the regulatory onboarding process to enable us to open a depository account for your securities. In the first step, you will create a user account where you can tell us your name, email address, your phone number, and choose a secure password to protect your account. You will now be guided to verify your email address and log into your account with either your email address or phone number and your secure password. As part of our security, we will send a one-time PIN to your phone via SMS to ensure only you have access to your account. In the next steps, you will provide your personal information, your profession information, your bank or mobile money information, your ID information, including a copy of a valid national ID card, and finally complete agreements and disclaimers. At the end of this process, our platform will email you a copy of the completed onboarding form. We will require you to sign your onboarding form and email it to us to continue your account setup process. Our highly skilled team will review your details and verify your ID. If everything checks out, the team will open a CSD account and grant you access to the platform. You are now ready to trade. Add funds to your trading account using your debit card or mobile money wallet. Select the stocks you want to buy or sell, state the quantity, and review your order details. When you submit and confirm your order, IC will transmit it to the Ghana Stock Exchange, where it will be executed based on availability. Once your order is executed, you'll be notified by SMS and email. For a purchase, your CSD account will be credited with shares, and for a sale, your bank account or mobile money wallet will be credited with cash. On the trading platform, you can also view your order history, cancel open orders, and view your portfolio performance. For our clients who prefer to connect to us via USSD, simply dial *170# from your MTN phone. Select 5 for financial services and 6 for TradeLive. You'll be prompted by MTN to input your Momo PIN to authorize access to your account. The TradeLive menu allows you to view your current portfolio, trade shares, view or cancel open orders, and view your transaction history. Option 6 sends you an SMS with a link to our frequently asked questions, which is very informative for new investors on trading terminology and how our local market functions. So let's get back to the trading options. Each of these options allows you to complete an order after a few simple prompts directly from your Momo wallet. To buy, select option 2 on the main menu and choose from the shortlisted stocks. Next, you are guided to enter the amount you want to spend and asked to confirm your order based on the summary provided. You will then receive a Momo prompt to pay for your order. In some cases, you may have to complete the payment for your order from the My Approvals menu. Your payment permits IC to transmit your order to the exchange for execution during market hours. Selling your shares is similarly easy. Select option 3 from the main menu and indicate which stock from your portfolio you want to sell. You can then indicate the number of shares you wish to sell and confirm your order. And just like that, your order is complete and IC will transmit it to the exchange for execution during market hours. Oh, and one more thing, our digital platforms come at no additional charge. At IC, we are excited to help you experience investing on the Ghana Stock Exchange in the best way possible. IC, fulfilling aspirations.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And aside from the quality of the video, which I apologize for, I hope the video was informative enough and it has helped you gain a good experience of what the platform entails, both on the web and the USSD. We are very excited about the prospects of this, and we hope you are too. We hope you'll be taking advantage of the platform, and I would encourage you to interact with myself. Great. So we are very excited about this. We hope you're very excited too. We look forward to the prospects. We look forward to you using the platform. As a user, we'll welcome questions from all of you to myself and to the fuller IC team as a whole. So thank you very much for your time, and we'll proceed with the rest of the program. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Nanawa, for that. I think it's a few words from Mr. Kofezi of the GSE. So Mr. Kofezi is currently the Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange and a member of the Council of the Exchange. He has over 30 years experience on markets operation, banking, marketing, and strategic management. He joined the Stock Exchange in 19 as manager in January of this year. Mr. Fezi is a member of the Executive Committee of Securities Exchanges, and he serves on the boards of the Central Securities Depository, and he's also a member of the Governing Committee of the Ghana Fixed Income Market, as well as the Ghana Alternative Market, and that of the Management Committee of the School of Investor. Very accomplished. Mr. Fezi, I'd like to invite you to give your remarks and to assist us to launch this. Thank you very much.
I hope you can see me and also hear my voice. Can anybody respond?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes, we
can.
Okay, today is a very great day, and I'm very excited about the day for reasons I will share with you very soon. But the MD of IC Securities, representatives of Securities and Exchange Commission and CSD, license dealing members, staff of MTN, and special greetings to Mr. Vincento and his team, invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank the management of IC Securities for this invitation to the GSE to collaborate with them to launch this innovation in the securities market. Let me say, it is an exciting day for the fact that some of us have always dreamed about this. If you ask Quabs, he'll tell you in 2018 when MTN was listing, that was one of the questions I was asking most of the time. When are we going to see the Ghanaian investor using mobile technology to trade? And it's happening now. So kudos to IC Securities, and I commend you highly for this innovation. TradeLive e-trading platform, which will bring to the doorstep of the investor the trading on the Ghana Stock Exchange. And that has been part of the strategic plan of Ghana Stock Exchange. How do we take the technology and the trading to the doorstep of the investor? Once you're able to do that, it gives easy access to the trading platform. We can share information on the market easily with investors, and then also in the end, that will improve the liquidity on the market, and at the same time, boost investor confidence. So this is really coming at the time when it's needed most, especially sorry, in the environment where now we have to social distance and we have to do a lot of work remotely. So thanks once again, IC Securities, for this platform. Let me also say that apart from IC Securities, the other brokers that I also like to encourage to follow the footsteps of IC Securities in coming out with such innovative tools where investors will have easy access to this market. But let me say that as an exchange, one of our key strategic initiatives is to make sure that we use technology to develop this market. We use technology to improve the liquidity on this market, and we use technology to attract more listens on this market. Before I join Quabs in launching this, let me remind everybody that the market is doing extremely well this year. We've had a very impressive run of the exchange from January to July. The index has risen to 41.32%, which is still about one of the best you can find around Africa and the world, indeed the world. volumes and values about the same as what we traded last year, but that has also improved over the previous years. The bond market is doing extremely well, where we've traded more than what was traded the entire 2020. Indeed, we've traded about 127 billion cedis as at the end of July compared to 108 for the entire of 2020. Going forward, there are three key things that we tend to do. Indeed, four, and they all are in line with also the capital markets plan. We will diversify the products on this market. We'll make sure we improve infrastructure, and that is why we are keen on technology being used in the market. We'll also make sure that we broaden the investor base, especially getting the local investors to invest on this market. And then above all, try and make sure that there is enforcement of our regulations and also improve upon surveillance, etc., to also boost investor confidence. On this note, I'm very happy to join the MD of IC Securities. I can't see him. I need to see him.
He's right here.
So we're going to launch it virtually. So I'd like to join Quabs, a very good friend of us and the exchange. And thank you for such an innovative tool that you've come up with. Collaborate with I'm happy to join you launch formally and declare the TradeLive e-trading web portal and USSD feature officially launched.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll be one of the first people to try the system and see how it works. So perhaps you have to make sure I'm able to get connected and do that and make sure it works.
We'll make sure of that, sir. We'll make sure of that.
So let me thank everybody for this, especially IC, MTN, and all the others who have gathered here. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Congrats,
Thank you very much, Mr. Fetty.
Thank you
for your kind words. All right, thank you very much. I realized because of connections and lines, the videos are not playing as in the right time that we want them to. So a video demo once more, that we can give it one more chance for everybody to view and share the video one more time for us. Thank you.
Welcome to IC. For our existing customers, you can click here to log into your account. And for our new customers, please click here to begin your investment journey with us. So you're a new customer, welcome again. Your first step to begin investing is to complete the regulatory onboarding process to enable us to open a depository account for your securities. In the first step, you will create a user account where you can tell us your name, email address, your phone number, and choose a secure password to protect your account. You will now be guided to verify your email address and log into your account with either your email address or phone number and your secure password. As part of our security, we will send a one-time PIN to your phone via SMS to ensure only you have access to your account. In the next steps, you will provide your personal information, your professional information, your bank or mobile money information, your ID information, including a copy of a valid national ID card, and finally complete agreements and disclaimers. At the end of this process, our platform will email you a copy of the completed onboarding form. We will require you to sign your onboarding form and email it to us to continue your account setup process. Our highly skilled team will review your details and verify your ID. If everything checks out, the team will open a CSD account and grant you access to the platform. You are now ready to trade. Add funds to your trading account using your debit card or mobile money wallet. Select the stocks you want to buy or sell, State the quantity and review your order details. When you submit and confirm your order, IC will transmit it to the Ghana Stock Exchange, where it will be executed based on availability. Once your order is executed, you'll be notified by SMS and email. For a purchase, your CSD accounts will be credited with shares, and for a sale, your bank account or mobile money wallet will be credited with cash. On the trading platform, you can also view your order history, cancel open orders, and view your portfolio performance. For our clients who prefer to connect to us via USSD, simply dial *170# from your MTN phone. Select 5 for financial services and 6 for TradeLive. You'll be prompted by MTN to input your Momo PIN to authorize access to your account. The TradeLive menu allows you to view your current portfolio, trade shares, view or cancel open orders, and view your transaction history. Option 6 sends you an SMS with a link to our frequently asked questions, which is very informative for new investors on trading terminology and how our local market functions. So let's get back to the trading options. Each of these options allows you to complete an order after a few simple prompts, with payments processed directly from your Momo wallet. To buy, select option 2 on the main menu and choose from the shortlisted stocks. Next, you are guided to enter the amount you want to spend and asked to confirm your order based on the summary provided. You will then receive a Momo prompt to pay for your order. In some cases, you may have to complete the payment for your order from the My Approvals menu. Your payment permits IC to transmit your order to the exchange for execution during market hours. Selling your shares is similarly easy. Select option 3 from the main menu and indicate which stock from your portfolio you want to sell. You can then indicate the number of shares you wish to sell and confirm your order. And just like that, your order is complete and IC will transmit it to the exchange for execution during market hours. Oh, and one more thing, our digital platforms come at no additional charge. At IC, we are excited to help you experience investing on the Ghana Stock Exchange in the best way possible. IC, fulfilling aspirations.
Thank you very much, Joseph, for sharing the video one more time. So the video will be available through the GSE to our media participants at the end of this event. And at this time, we can spend a few minutes to take some questions that we are seeing in the chat section. So I have one question here about, given IC's market share in the brokerage industry, wouldn't it have been nice if IC was risking some capital in making markets in a few selected blue chip and bidding ensuring fast execution on the client's behalf? So thank you very much for that question. It's something we can definitely take into consideration. Yes, we can definitely look at that with our management and see how best we can implement an idea like that. And
Dora, this is perhaps just to add, I think we need clearance from SEC to do it. So I don't think, Mr. Fizi can correct me, I don't think it's something we can just do. We'll certainly take it up, but I think the SEC will also need to clear us before we can actually make markets, just so that we are safe and investors are also safe.
All right, very right. Another one, will we ever see a period where brokers are not only matching buyers and sellers, but also stepping in to trade themselves to ensure speed? So similar, in a similar vein, I think Quabs's point has answered that. Another question from Lucky is specific to his accounts. So Lucky, we do have your contact information and we will call you to assist. A question about sharing the video to mail. So given the size of the video, I'm not sure that we can do that, but we can definitely post it and give our clients whose emails we have access to see that on the web. So those are the questions that I see. I can take one or two more if we have Yes, I see Isabella has a question on international investors. So Isabella, you can please go ahead.
Actually, I was looking at your video and I'm watching your video, not looking at it, watching your video. For international investors, it doesn't look like you have an option to use Momo or your local phone number or local ID and stuff like that. How you going to go around that?
Thank you very much. For international investors who want to participate in the local market, we still have to go through the account creation process. It's very similar to a local investor. That's catered for through our platform. In terms of payment, we do accept card payments through our payment processor. So an international investor who wants to use a bank card to pay, Visa or MasterCard, should be able to.
Yeah, but if you're I actually was more interested in setting up the account. It's going to send you like a code on your local phone number and you don't have one. So then
I understand.
How is that
Thank
set up?
you. Right, so that's set up slightly differently for people who put in a non-Ghanaian phone number. Instead of it sending you a verification PIN or the OTP to your phone, it sends it to your email. So internationals are catered for from that perspective.
Great, thank you very much.
Very welcome.
Hello, please, this is Moses. I'm a reporter with Bloomberg. Please, can I ask a question?
Sure. Go ahead, Moses.
Okay. First of all, pardon me, I missed the earlier part a bit. So I would like to quickly ask how IC Securities sees this helping Ghanaian investors in the market as a whole.
Sure, Moses. We see this as expanding inclusion to people who perhaps are not in a position to go to a broker near to them to access the market through a broker directly. In addition, we hope that in light with the capital markets plan shared by the SEC and also in conjunction with the GSE's aspirations for the markets, it makes our markets more, besides being more accessible, more active. So we hope that this, by being very convenient for people, encourages local investors to invest and encourages the market to become more active. So we can all benefit from it. Thank you.
Great. Please, my second question. What role will MTN play in this?
What's the role of MTN currently? Okay, so we worked quite closely with MTN to develop the Momo, the USSD part of this. So they invested their time and their efforts in helping us ensure that this was safe, that it met the security requirements, in terms of dealing with people's assets, that the connections to us and therefore onward to the exchange were secure. So that has been MTN's role.
Awesome. Yeah. Please, what is your designation at IC?
Dora, this is Kwabs. I just wanted to add to that, just to Moses's point. It's important to note that even though we started with MTN, this is not going to be limited to MTN. So, we talked about additional innovations in the future. The idea is that whether you are on MTN Momo or some other, or any of the other mobile money payment platforms, you should be able to access this. So MTN was very much a pioneer in this, but the idea is that it expands beyond MTN. And indeed, you can buy other shares besides MTN shares through the platform.
Sure. Excellent. Thanks a lot.
Okay, excellent. So I see a good question from Eugene. Is this for...
Sorry to interrupt. I think Moses was asking your designation.
Oh, my apologies.
So that
my
hopefully
apologies.
he can attribute some comments to you. That will be useful. So
Sure,
please give it
my
to him.
apologies. Sorry about that. So Moses, I'm the head of wealth management at IC. Okay. So I see a question from Mr. Eugene Teria. Is this for stocks only or bonds as well? So on our USSD platform, we have started with equities. So on the USSD platform, it is for stocks only. On the web, however, we do have some bonds that are available on there, and typically also the T-bill offerings that come up on a weekly basis. But as this is our Ghana Stock Exchange to start with, we wanted to highlight the equity functionalities first, and then as we fully develop our fixed income functionality across the different the different access points, we would be able to share that as well in more detail in the future. All right.
Pardon me, you
so
said your designation is Head of Wealth Management?
yes, sir.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Hi,
So
Dora.
yes,
Sorry,
hello.
a quick question. My name is Carl.
Hi, Carl.
So this is on the back of the market making question I was asked earlier. I don't know if the guys from GSC will be willing to throw some color regarding QAP's response in terms of encouraging brokers to participate in that space. If the guys from GSC can make a quick response to that, that would be awesome. Because honestly, I think that's where the value add will come in, because speed of execution is what's key in all of this. Thank you very much.
Okay, this is Kwafezi. Let me add to what Kwaf said. It is true, as an exchange, we're going to be developing guidelines for market making. It's important that we have guidelines in order to protect investors. And it's not every broker who can qualify to become a market maker. And at the same time, SEC recently also came out with some other requirements that you need to have in order to do other things, apart from just the normal brokerage. So we'll link up with the SEC in order to achieve this. But this will be done in no time. It's been one of the things that we've always wanted to do. And you're right. This can be a game changer in the sense that it can support and provide liquidity on the market, especially on the sell side where most people want to sell and they don't get buyers. So that will be done.
Thank you very much.
With that.
Thank you very much. The best news I've heard all year. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, thank you very much for that response, Mr. Fezi. So a couple more questions for us to look at here, and then maybe we can call this to an end shortly. So the link to the platform on the web is wealth.ic.africa. We hope that we'll be able to also share a press release at the end of this program, which will include that information. The next one is, what is the minimum amount that a person can invest using the platform? So the GSE permits trading in single, one share at a time. So you can think about it as whatever the cost of one share in your stock, your equity of choices is your minimum. We will also make a recording available through the GSC and also to members, to the participants in this call at the end. And does the platform afford investors real-time execution? The answer to that is it depends on the market, actually. So if your order is put in during market hours, what our platform does is it sends the order to the market within 5 minutes. There has to be some processing on our end, which is automated, but within 5 minutes, it does send the order to the market. If there's an opposing order that it meets, it will execute. So we have seen instances in our recent past where executions happen within an hour or less. It can happen. And is this only individual, is it only individual investors who can use this platform? Correct on that, Mr. Sepenu? Yes. This is a platform particularly created with the individual investor in mind. And finally, what provisions have been made to publicize this platform, especially to the youth? So that's a very good question. We are going to be embarking on some marketing targeted to individual investors across, all demographics, because we are trying to drive inclusivity and market participation across the entire Ghanaian population. So there's going to be some marketing that will get on in the next month or so. We've been authorized by the exchange since early June, and we've been running this on the, within our current client base, but we definitely think it's time to get the word out a bit more. So, all right, thank you all so much for investing your time and your afternoon with us. We really enjoyed making what we've been able to achieve in conjunction with MTN and the GSC known to you. I see you can reach us through our email client service at ic.africa. Also, you can go to our website, our contact information is there. Or call us again, our contact information is there. I'd be happy to engage people one-on-one on this platform and other things that we're working on in the near future. So we look forward to hearing from many of you. So at this point, I think I'll do the closing prayer and then we can bring the event to a close. So Heavenly Father, we thank you for guiding us through this event. We thank you for making this successful. We thank you for engagement with our stakeholders. We look forward to all the good things that you have in store for us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Bye.
Good afternoon. Bye-bye.
Afternoon and bye.